I need to stop talking with my hands. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Gloria, aka I'm a Gloria. Welcome. So I just have some news to share with you guys. It's very exciting. You know, it's been a long time coming, you know. It's a guy show. You guys, so like I am so excited for like this video because like, you know, I get to, you know, include you guys in what's going on in my life somewhat. And I haven't done a video like this ever. Like, so I'm hella excited. So first I'm gonna start off with my Mario Badescu spray. You know. So I'm gonna moisturize my face with the Amberlease concentrating cream. So where do we begin? So first of all, shout out to Letitia Ajamine for, you know, giving me this idea of doing a engagement video. Shout out to her. You know, I've been thinking about doing this since I got engaged, which was August 1st. Oh, my birthday, y'all. Oh, my birthday. Y'all. It was, you know, where do I begin? So my fiance, has a nice ring to it. My fiance proposed to me on August 1st, 2020. August 1st is my birthday. Leo babe, hello, shout out. But yeah, it was such, y'all, I cried like a baby. It was so beautiful. You know, never ever would I have imagined him to be so damn thoughtful. I mean, you know, he is very thoughtful, but the extent he took, it was shout out to him. Shout out to you, babe. Shout out to you. But it was so cute. I'm gonna put some Vaseline on my lips, too much right on this. But before I end up all over the place, let me just stick to skin prep and then we'll go on to the brows. But what have I said so far? Well, it's my birthday. I think I should have like a list of what I'll talk about because I'll just be everywhere. But so milk with magnesia, because sis, you know, gets oily. So he proposed to me on my birthday. So let's talk about my birthday. How did it all go down? So I had planned to go to brunch with my boos, my close friends. Shout out to them for coming. They love me so much, y'all. But I had planned to go to brunch with them, and then he had planned for me to meet up with him somewhere after brunch with my friends as well. So, you know, I was like, okay, because I was supposed to go to dinner with him actually. So I had bought a separate outfit for me to go to dinner with him. But then he was like, nah, I changed the plans. And I go, we shouldn't do dinner anymore. So we should just go out after brunch. So, you know, I got me this nice, sexy dress, you know, from House of CB. Shout out to Tom. That dress is gorgeous. I'm gonna be using Smashbox to highlight before my foundation. So after brunch, then we went to this location, secret location. It's a studio that he rented for that time, and he had a photographer in there, and then he had someone, you know, decorate the place with balloons and like rose petals on the floor. Say, will you marry me? So it was me, Chelsea, and Nikki that were coming into the building. And so we got in there, and the rose petals on the floor leading me to him. So I saw him standing there with the ring in his hand, and then I just started crying, y'all. I'm gonna cry. I ugly cried. It was hideous. I was crying. I was like, oh my god. Like, I couldn't even say anything. I could not. I was just ugly crying. I mean, we've been together for 7 years since undergrad, college. So, you know, this moment to me was very emotional for me. Like, he wants to marry me. He was gonna spend the rest of his life with me. Like, come on now. So it was very emotional for me, and I cried. It was beautiful. Like, his thought process and everything. It was just, I was just, you know, shocked about how he planned it all and how romantic. Like, come on, man. So I'm gonna go with my cream concealer, not cream concealer, but cream foundation from, what's this place called? Meron Celebre HD Pro foundation. So cream foundation before, golly jeez, I said I was gonna do my eyes first. I'm so used to doing my foundation first now. You know what? It's okay. Let me do my foundation. He planned it all by himself. Nobody helped him. Like, he didn't ask for none of my friends or my cousin for help, because one time he called me on the phone with my cousin talking about how, like, if he was to ever propose to me and he comes to her, like, she gonna tell me and let me, and then she gonna tell me, ask me which ring I want and all of that. So he caught that. And so, like, ever since then, he's like, I'm never gonna ask your friends to do anything. And he seriously didn't. Like, he didn't tell my friend, like, until like the day before. He did. You know, like, he didn't ask for their help. He didn't tell them until like the day before. Yeah, they felt some type of way, but I had to explain to them, like, this is the issue, this is the reason why. Chelsea already knew why, but this is the issue, this was the reason why he didn't tell y'all. And they understood. And I was actually surprised that he, you know, didn't tell them. But so I'm gonna go in with the hazelnut cream foundation from Black Opal. So I have blended everything in. I might look a little bit crazy right now, but at the end of it, it'll be fine. But so where was I at? So now I'm gonna use my liquid foundation from MAC. I'm using NC55 and NW48, mixing those two together. And yes, so where was I at? I ended at, he didn't tell my friends. So okay, let's talk about me coming in, saw the rose petals, and then, like, I'm just looking and I see my friends on the other side and they is recording and stuff, and then I walk and I see him with a ring in his hand, and I just started crying. Like, I ugly cried. Like, gee, never in a million years would I expect to cry like that. Like, I thought I was, like, you know, thinking about, you know, if your guy was to ever propose to you, like, how you would react. I'm thinking I'm gonna be like camera ready, like, whoosh, you know, all pretty and stuff. No, I ugly cried. I cried. Oh my goodness, it was so terrible. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just, he was like, why are you crying? Stop crying. And he was wiping my tears, y'all. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop crying. I talked in the past, like, about, you know, if he was to ever propose to me. He was like, first of all, he's Nigerian. He was like, I don't know about getting down on my knees to propose. So we had talked about that in the past before. So when he saw me and stuff, and I approached him, you know, during this whole proposal movement, he got down on his knees, and it even made me cry even more. Cause I, you know, I'll be doing a whole lot of that throughout this whole video. Like, y'all, I'm like, look at the excitement in my face. Like, my cheeks and all, like, my cheeks would be hurting for smiling so darn hard. But so he knelt down, got on his knees, and it was just like, the tear just kept rolling, you guys. Like, it was just rolling. Like, this was like a movie, like my fairy tale. Like, But yeah. And then we are so special. Then he put the ring on my hand and stuff. I was just so I'm done applying my foundation. I look less crazy now. Hopefully. I look less crazy, more put together. Blending. Now concealer time. What concealer am I gonna use today? I think I'll use Tarte. I'm trying to cover my foundation. I know. So I'm going to use Tarte. Start with the deep. Woo! So, where was I? So yeah, got on his knee. You know, proposed, put the ring on my hand. You know, in the spur of the moment, you're not really thinking and stuff. But I had to make sure everything was on point. I had to make sure it was the right hand, not the right, the left. Oh my goodness, my ugly crying. Yeah, so the fact that there was a photographer there to capture that whole moment, and like my friends being there to like witness and also capture it all on recording. Yeah, it was the best. Cause you know, I'm about like, oh my God, if my man was to ever propose to me, like I would want there to be memories. Like I want people there to capture the moment, like, you know, cause we won't be. And the fact that he thought about all of that, you know, it's just so, he knows me, y'all. He knows me. He knows me. He knows me so much. Love the ring. Oh my God. The ring. The ring. I love it. I love it. I love, like, can't go wrong. Like, he could. I love it. I love the ring. It is beautiful. Like, I love everything, because you know I'm a very, what do you call it? I don't like surprises. I don't like to not know when something is about to occur. I hate not being in the loop, especially when it has to do with big moments like this. I hate not being involved. I'm such a control freak. Like I need to know everything, and he knows that too. But he did a good job. Concealer is blunted and done. I'm gonna go and contour with my MAC NW60. So now it's just what I'm planning, and I think I'm going to like either like have a whole bridal series during like my whole planning and stuff. I don't know. I'm still contemplating on like if I want a planner or not. I've heard like mixed reviews about it, especially with like an African wedding, because you know. So if you don't know, I'm Ghanaian, and like I said previously, my fiance is Nigerian. So we'll be having a traditional wedding as well as the white wedding. The traditional wedding, since he's Nigerian, I'm Ghanaian, we're gonna blend in both cultures, guys. That's where the hecticness is going to come from. Because this is, if I was Nigerian or if he was Ghanaian, if we were both Ghanaian or both Nigerian, it would be easier. But since we're different, we have to make, you know, we have to include both culture. We can't just do one. It's gonna be majority Ghanaian because you know I'm the bride and he's coming to marry me. So it's gonna be majority Ghanaian aspect of the traditional marriage, but I'm still going to include the Yoruba, some Yoruba traditions in there too, because you know, got to do that. I've been planning my wedding for a minute, like, you know, or, you know, hypothetically planning my wedding, and, you know, in my head and everything for a minute. So I actually know some things, but now, like, it's actually happening. It's like more chaotic, like, oh my god, gotta find this, gotta do this, gotta do this. So, like, yeah, like, this process, like, it's beautiful. It's, you know, it's exciting. And yeah, so I'm going to include you guys throughout this whole planning process. I'll create a whole bridal series. Then I have to think about makeup aspect, like who I'm going to, you know, get as a makeup artist, all that fun stuff. Looking into vendors. That is actually the, like, stressful part, finding vendors. And especially during this time, this quarantine time, like, do we want to have it during this quarantine time? Do we want to wait till it dies down? You know, it's a lot in this day and age, like, to plan a wedding. It's like a lot right now. So that's what we are doing. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited, girl. Gonna be a Ghana Niger banger. Oh yeah, got my hashtag ready. Glow Weds Mail. Okay. Okay. So I have blended out my contour. Added a light. I went and added a lighter concealer underneath my eyes to pop out my highlight more. So I don't think I even told you guys how we met. Didn't, but let me go ahead and fill y'all in. That should have been what I said first before jumping into the proposal. You know, when you're excited, you tend to jump into things real fast. But we met in undergrad. You know, he was a year older in undergrad, and, you know, I came in a year. Yeah, whatever. So we met through one of my college friends, who at that time I was very close with. She knew him from Chicago, so we were friends initially. That's you know, that's how all great love stories begin. But we were friends initially, and, like, you know, whenever we go to the cafeteria, like late at night, because my freshman year, he was working in the cafeteria and stuff, you know, and we would go, and me and my other friend would go sit there, talk to him for hours about college, because we were college freshmen and stuff, and he would give us all the gists and, you know, stories and stuff, and I was so, like, intrigued, like, oh my god, this stuff be going on in college, like, crazy stuff. But we were, like, legit friends, and then, like, my third year, like, we got closer, and over one summer in college, and that's where it all began. Like, that's where, if I would have known, y'all, I would have snatched him up in earlier, but, you know, God works in mysterious ways. So that's how we, you know, began. And 7 years later, look at us, went to get married and stuff, you know. If you would have told me then that I was gonna marry this boy, like, I would like, what? Like, oh my goodness, like, never in a million years, y'all, would I have thought this would be happening. But, you know, God's plan is the best, you know. Well, you don't know what God has planned in store for you. You don't know who's coming into your life, and you don't know what role they're gonna play in your life. So shout out to God, y'all. Shout out. But yeah, we started dating then, and everything is history. now, and we're here. Like, we are here. We'll be getting married in Chicago. Yeah, that's the plan. And like I said previously, we just waiting to see what this quarantine situation gonna be looking like, and then we'll decide from there, like, when exactly we're getting married. But anybody having no destination wedding, who got time for that? Sis, don't fly. No, I don't fly. Like, I haven't taken a plane since. I'll be using this Absolute New York super slim brow pencil. And what color is this? Smoke. But yeah, sis right here don't fly. So it's gonna be in Chicago. Like, I've been planning, so like right now I'm planning it by myself. I feel like if things get too hectic, then I will get a planner, but right now I'm just planning it myself. And of course it's gonna be with like help of bridesmaids and stuff. First I gotta get the bridesmaids proposal stuff together. So hopefully this doesn't stress me out. I mean, planning the wedding is stressful, but I feel like I can do it. Yes, girl, but I will definitely have a day of coordinator. Hello. Because what am I finna do? Finna be getting married and coordinating the wedding my darn self? No way, Jose. Let me set my face before I conceal my brows. Or no. So I'm using a Derma Blend. What's this? Translucent setting powder to set my face all together. I'm gonna go in with the Sasha bottle. Is it Sasha Buttercup setting loose powder underneath my eyes to catch all the fallout from the foundation eyeshadow that I'm gonna be using today. So I'm still stuck on like finding a makeup artist, y'all, like that I want to use. Like, I'm so pro black people right now, support black businesses, so I want like all my vendors to be black. I've been looking as a makeup artist myself, like I'm very picky. I haven't had somebody do my makeup for me and like on me like in a while. So like finding a makeup artist that I will like, it's very, there's some good makeup artists in Chicago though, don't get me wrong. There's some good ones, but I'm very nitpicky and I feel like I'll try some of them out. I'm definitely doing my makeup for traditional. Definitely doing that. But like, I've been kind of going back and forth contemplating on whether or not I should get a makeup artist for my wedding. You know, I've had people tell me like, yeah, you should get one because you know you want to be pampered that day. Somebody do your hair and your makeup. Girl, yes, hair too is another thing. Dude, so like, I already know who I'm using for my bridesmaids and stuff. That one is done. I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 makeup artists because I have a lot of bridesmaids. Don't ask me how I got there, but I just got there. I have a lot of bridesmaids, so I'm gonna have 2 or 3 makeup artists so that you know, run behind time, and I'm trying to be on time. My wedding day, that's one thing that I'm gonna do, be on time. Girl, you can't be late, girl. Cause I'm late to everything else with my wedding. Sis, gotta be on time. Oh yeah, I'm using the Tarte Deep Sand Concealer. Y'all, I don't know how this gonna work. Me talking and doing my makeup at the same time. How do people do this on a regular? This is a skill. Sheesh. So I finished this eye. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this eye. So I like this like sexy sultry smoke. That's over here. I had to add some more powder because like I was getting drenched in like eyeshadow. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills. Eyeliners. Let's use my Juvia's Place mascara palette. I'm gonna use the Aka. I think it's Aka. To go in with my black eyeshadow from Morphe's Jaclyn Hill palette. Blending out that eyeliner as well. But damn! Look at these lashes! Oh my gosh! And like, they're touching my forehead. Look at this. Look at this. My fiance asked me, where am I trying to fly to? I said to them, I am going. Look at this. Wanna come back? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be one of them girls today, y'all. One of them girls. One of them girls. I've worn some dramatic lashes, but not this dramatic. So this is Brooklyn from my collection. I'm a Gloria collection lashes. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but these bad, but I never wore no long lashes like this before. It is definitely different. I just want to be one of them girls today, y'all. Go ahead and apply my mascara under my eye. If you wear them right, if you place them right, they get comfortable, but they're like, they're not full. They're very light. So I'm gonna use my foundation brush to remove all the powder. Blush up with Morphe. I like blush. I don't know. I think blush is a part of makeup that makes me feel like a Barbie doll when you blush it up. I like highlighted with my fave Becca Topaz. Can't go wrong with this right here. So I'm gonna be using what's going on with my light, y'all? I look so golden. I'm gonna be using lip pencil in the dark. This is a eyebrow pencil actually from Jordana in the shade dark brown. Jordana Cosmetics. So I'm gonna go with my MAC. This is my favorite lipstick of all time from MAC, the Faux. So then I'm gonna top it off with Revlon 260. It's called Rosy Future, I believe. I'm gonna set this whole look up with my Morphe setting spray. Close your eyes, girl. my video. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I'll start my bridal series soon, and you know, the whole wedding planning process, whatnot, soon.